Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for our main event. 10 rounds of heavyweights. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. Mike Tyson's making his way to the ring with a determined giddy-up in his step. Frazier's making his way to the ring now, and you can see how focused he is on the task at hand.
In the blue corner, by way of Brooklyn, his professional record stands at 32 wins, 27 by way of knockout, and 4 defeats. Hailing out of Beaufort, Smoke and Joe Frazier.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Opening round scheduled for 10. That's a nice left hand from Mike Tyson. Up top with the quick hook. I think Joe Frazier needs to just bulldoze his way in and start clinching after being dazed. Joe Frazier, of course, one of the all-time great knockout punchers, but the guy he's going up against tonight, he can take care of you.
Yeah, he can bang. In Frazier's mind, he's got the bazooka, though. He figures everyone else, they have a little stiletto.
Parries that punch away.
Watch the hook!
And now he scores with that left to the body. Mike Tyson's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. Solid left hand to the head. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
And he's holding. Joe Frazier's proving to be elusive. See how he targets that hook?
You're doing great.
Able to land the hook to the head. Back and forth exchange. Joe Frazier's rocked by a huge hook to the head.
Good, good. This is what I need you to do. Keep shooting the jab through his chest. His hands will drop and follow with power shots. Keep this guy off balance. Nice work.
Throw punches, okay? Don't walk into it without throwing a punch.
Considering the fact that in the last round he got tagged hard, he looks great right now to open up this round.
Well, I'm not shocked because I think he has character. I think there's substance to him. And the only way that you find the metal of a person is when you test him, when you push him up against the cliff. And he's being tested now, and he's showing what he's made of.
And he ties up on the inside. So accurate and powerful is Joe Frazier with that hook. Joe Frazier lands a big left hand. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He just went down. The infighter went out, and now he went down.
Hey, it's okay to go out, but go out the side door. He went out the front door, and as you said, maybe he's paying the ultimate price.
That has the sense of a flash knockdown there. You can see he's not too damaged. His opponent better be careful. He's still got a live guy opposite him.
Oh, yeah, he definitely does. And believe me, the best indicated that he didn't really hurt him, his opponent's not coming after him. He knows that he's okay. He knows that that wasn't one of those big shots that really debilitates a guy.
Halfway through round number 2. Flush right hand to the head. Huge power punch from Iron Mike. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
Joe Frazier's well off the mark that time. And now they're trading blows. Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Joe Frazier. Right to the belt line. Digging in with a left to the gut. Good flush shot by Mike Tyson. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. End of that round, and the knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, the fighter who was floored, how do you treat him? Do you go soft on him when he comes back, or do you get right in his face? What's the way to approach it?
You have to know your fighter. You have to know the temperament of your fighter. Some guys, you know, they just kind of crawl up into a ball, and they don't come out of it if you get too strong with them. Other guys, they react well to that. So you got to know what he reacts to, first of all. And the most important thing, you have to get information. Why did he get dropped? You had your right hand down, you got hit the hook, get your right hand up. You'll be okay.
Takes one to give one. Uppercut in return. Little head hunting with the left. Frazier's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. Keep working the body. Oh, a good right hand by Mike Tyson. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Tyson's got speed and plenty of it. Teddy, still, I'd like to see him just bite down and fight a little more.
Yeah, you'd like to see him sit down a little bit, bend his legs a little bit, and make those punches a little more effective. Not just great where they look good.
Little head knocking with that right hand. Scored well up top.
Come on, get focused.
Joe Frazier's nose has started to bleed. Boy, does he know how to do that. Smoking Joe Frazier with a well-placed hook. Targeting a left hand down low. Rushing uppercut by Joe Frazier. Hooks to the head. Joe Frazier's nailed by a huge hook. Smoking Joe with a big right. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. And now you see him scoring well with the right. Wake up! Frazier's got to shore things up a bit there. That was a destructive counterpunch he got hit by. If that keeps up, this is going to be a good night. The right hand scored by Joe Frazier. And that's the end of round 3.
Relax. Are you all right? I need you to keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, all right? I need you to focus.
Keep your hands up, all right? You have to keep your hands up. We got it. You're doing fine. He's just beating you.
The Beginning of round 4, a chance to look at the scorecards. And Teddy, you like what he's done so far early, a clean sweep of all 3 rounds.
Yeah, a couple of the rounds were close, but on the inside, when both of them had their chance to separate a little bit, he was the one who made the right decision to punch.
Looking to the body. Mike Tyson's doing exactly what he told us he would do. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, but he's sticking to that game plan.
You know, I like that. You know, I want to see how a guy behaves under pressure.
He did not see that right hand at all. He may want to tie up. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Hits him in the mug with the right. Smoking Joe Frazier nearly got smoked right there, but somehow he's able to recover. Frazier's gotten through that choppy portion of the sea battle right here. I think he's going to be fine. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. A little head hunting with the right. Mike Tyson with a heck of a blow there. He rocked his opponent in Tyson. Right to the head with that right. Good, smart, tactical move here, backing up his opponent against the ropes.
Finish with your hook.
To the belt line he goes with a left hand. Joe Frazier's inability to get away from his opponent's left hand is so evident.
And it's going to stay that way if he doesn't change something. He needs to move the other direction, away from that punch.
And that's the end of round 4. You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
He's got nothing left. Here you go.
So a fresh round is underway, but is it a fresh fighter? Frazier's corner is hoping so. Based on what we saw at the end of the last round, who knows?
Well, his corner should also be hoping that his opponent across the way doesn't come out here like the executioner to get this over with, because if he does, I think it's over.
Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Joe Frazier. There's that proficient jab by Mike Tyson. Iron Mike Tyson lands a big right hand. You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut? Look at that. Great work there. Frazier's not coming up with the results that you would want to see out of him. Now he's trying to counterpunch Teddy, but it doesn't seem to be the answer.
No, he kind of looks a little bit like that guy who went in to get his hair dyed, you know? And he thought it was going to be just a little bit lighter, and it wound up being a lot lighter. And he said, wow, what the heck did I do? I didn't think I was going to look like this. I didn't think that I was going to box like this.
A precise hook by Tyson, he showed us.
Keep it up.
Takes a step back, then the counterpunch by Mike Tyson.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Right hand downstairs.
Move, move.
Comes right back with a shot of his own.
Double jab.
Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. End of the round, and that was a very good example of how to be efficient with what you're doing.
Yeah, it's a good example of how, as you say, Joe, he doesn't waste anything. You know, he wants to make everything count, but it gives hope that the other guy can come back, because there's spots where you can out-hustle. While he's being so conservative, you could just outwork him a little.
A solid uppercut by Joe Frazier. Frazier's completely missing the jab, and when that's not there, oh, you're gonna dug yourself a big hole.
Now, that's like saying I want to go swimming. Guess what? There's no water. You need water to swim. You need jab to fight, to set things up.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Relax, relax.
Iron Mike lands the left good. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Blocks a shot and pulls the trigger. Halfway through round 6. And a big right hand comes crashing home from Tyson. So accurate and powerful is Joe Frazier with that hook.
Keep your head moving.
You got this one.
Hook. Move your head. Up. Pace yourself.
Frazier's got to know that things can't continue like this. These middle rounds have not been what he's wanted them to be. He thought he was going to do a heck of a job on the inside, but he's not.
Hey, you know, you mentioned something very, very interesting. You said he's got to know. Yeah, he knows that he's got to be on the inside, but maybe he doesn't want to be. You know, it takes discipline. You know, it takes risk. It takes the ability to accept that risk to be inside closer to your guy because more stuff's going to come back. Maybe he's taking it the safe way, the easy way, even though that means he's going to lose. He doesn't have enough discipline to win.
It's yours.
Back to action here at the start of this round. That last round was very interesting because it was the kind of round that can turn a fight in a completely new direction. He did well.
Yeah, you know, the old-time saying was bad start, good finish. Well, that's what he's hoping for, good finish.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Mike Tyson lands the hook flush. A shooting right hand by Mike Tyson.
Side to side.
He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Joe Frazier. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there.
Use the ring. Use the ring. Keep it tight and stop.
Nice block by Mike Tyson. Precision work with the left hand by Joe Frazier. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Frazier's not the kind of guy that's going to float like a butterfly at all. He's more like an elephant just camped out.
And he's getting stung by a lot of bees right now for camping out.
A knifing left hand by Mike Tyson.
Come on, kids.
Both men digging in with uppercuts.
Just keep working, and this is your fight. Don't get lazy out there, all right? Just don't get lazy. You're winning this fight. Listen, the best defense is to throw punches. You need to throw more punches.
It's over. He's tired. He's got nothing left, okay? Just
Tyson's been applying pressure all night long, and as we start round number 8 here, we see that he has a slight lead on your scorecards. That's a good sign for him. His pressure is being rewarded.
Yeah, it's effective pressure. You know, it's one thing to just walk in. but that doesn't always mean you're winning. He's walking in behind the jab, keeping his opponent defensive, and it's paying off for him.
Keep your distance.
That's it, just like that.
Targeting each other, the exchange. What a big shot. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So Joe Frazier goes down and now rises to his feet.
And now he has to make sure that he kills some time. Gets in close where he can smother his opponent.
Keep working.
Joe Frazier stunned there, and he's going to hold on.
He hasn't been in this situation too often.
Let's go.
Finish with the hook.
Let it go.
Well, that's the classic wet noodle foundation right there. He's on wobbly legs.
Yeah, and it's not al dente. It's really, really wet noodles.
Has his target, he lands a straight right. No head movement, and he's getting tagged. He doesn't look good, but yet he's throwing rather than clinching.
Unload.
Inside.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. And that's the end of round 8. Joe Frazier's cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using illegal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
Another big shot comes in. What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
You gotta protect yourself.
Mike Tyson's showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there?
Nice work, nice work.
A stinging uppercut by Joe Frazier.
Watch the hooks.
Keep it going.
Tyson's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
Round comes to an end. We saw the knockdown there in that round, a little bit of a momentum gainer.
Yeah, obviously it gives you confidence, but you know what? It can also be a momentum killer, believe it or not.
How so?
Joe, I've had guys where the worst thing that happened to them in a fight was when they scored the knockdown, because they thought it was just going to keep happening. And they thought about only the punch they landed, not how they set it up. So they got away from the game plan.
Listen.
Which way will it go? Both men want it badly. Now the final round. Oh, what an exchange. He just missed that shot up top.
Head and body, head and body.
Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. Tyson's hand speed is the difference here. I mean, that's what that combination was all about.
Yeah, purely speed. He just got off faster, sooner.
How about that exchange?
Keep your head
That's
moving.
great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Joe Frazier.
Work the body, kid. Body shot.
A minute to go in the fight. I say it all the time. You never know what you're going to get in this sport. We never thought this fight would go the distance.
No, early on it looked like Frazier and Ali. I mean, the thrill in Manila. Who thought we'd wind up with a little ballet down the stretch?
Mike Tyson, your winner by a unanimous decision.
Well, he started going to the body, and it paid off for him, and it paid off for us. A good, solid fight.
It was indeed, and we're glad you were with us to witness it. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.